Props to the home for the gazing and the lust of passion for the only sloping of a you can find in the green leaf in the trees. And don't make me still with the music. It's always but for the clearing of the river, the pain of my living for the sunset. Setting at the sun for the night for the heaven, the person in the star for the father, the melancholy for the call, for the dawn in the morning for the dawn. Humming at the beast with the fragment, wildflower for the voice, for the willing wind for the rhyme. Softer patter for the rain top of the boom. Light for the far for the river, the breeze, and springtime for the bright for the dim. Setting at the sun for the light for the ever, the person in the star for the father, the melancholy for the cold, for the dawn in the morning for the dawn. Humming at the beast with the fragrant wildflower for the voice, for the willing wind for the rhyme. Softer patter for the rain top of the moon. First light for the far for the river, the bloom, and springtime for the bright for the generous and the fruit blossom of the bloom. Summer breeze for the fields with the golden grain. Picture yourself in the mountain lover blooming, laying in islands, and the covered up with the islands and the dandelion flowers will never be blind for the rustle of the corn, for the bees of the wind, for the it be the daisies and dominating the size of the road outstretched with the arms in the mind. I can fly, these are the frisky. I'm the feeding for the tender rope. Yours for the sweet with the sharks and sharp chirping of birds and baby chirp 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 with the full of the rising of the rich of the cruise and the night with the hook. Hide that mess of the town for the covering of the branches to dripping off the boat the lip with the smiling of the young woman attracted to me with this tone. I can remember the taking wolf to find a rest place. Let you rest upon. I can't remember that song and how it used to go. Remember me with the meadows of the month of the moon. Setting at the sun for the light for the ever, the person in the star for the father, the melancholy for the call, for the dawn in the morning for the dawn. Humming at the beast with the fragrant wildflower for the voice, with the willing wind for the rhyme. Softer patter for the rain top of the room. First light for the far for the river, the green, and springtime for the bright for the generous and the fruit and the blossom of the bloom. Summer breeze for the fields with the golden grain. Picture yourself in the mountain lover blooming, laying in islands, and the covered up with the islands and the dandelion flowers will never be blind for the rustle of the corn, for the bees of the wind, for the it be the daisies and dominating the size of the road outstretched with the arms in the mighty. I can fly, these are the frisky. I'm the feeding for the tender growth. Yours for the sweet with the sharks and sharp chirping of birds and baby chirp 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 with the full of the rising of the rich of the cruise and the night with the hook. Hide that mess of the town for the covering of the branches to drooping all the world away with the smiling of the young woman attracted to me with this tone. I can remember the taking wolf to find a rest place. Was you rest upon? I can't remember that song and how it used to go. Remember you with the meadows of the month with the only drifting of the sun shining upon us with the grinding of sight for the history, the whispering of the promises and never hold the broken for the cast in my feet for the happy days and I can pray. And it would never end with this would be a long time for the whispering of promises and all the moonlight for the weather of the dust and I can remember you for the promising and never changing self for the grand to get back in my life for the all I gave you was myself. Cast back for the meeting for the hope of broken heat for the never asking of your own love for the rather was simply asking of something of our own. I did not for the never did for the pleasant for the members of the DBO, DBMs and demons. I will paint that memory of the day you to be vast. I will paint that memory of the day you to be vast. That's the cover of your tongue. You can be bright. Now listen to the sky. I will paint that memory of the day you to be vast. That's the cover of your tongue. You can be bright. Now listen to the sky for the above the hills and the long scenic props of the home for the gazing of the lush of passion for the only sloping of the you can find in the green leaf for the trees and don't leave me still for the music. bright. Flowers in the sky for the above the hills and the long scenic routes of the home for the gazing at the leisure passion for the only sloping river which you can find in the green leaf of the trees. And don't leave me still for the music. It's only split for the curving of the river, the panorama view for the sunset, setting of the sun for the light for the effort, the first and evening star for the follower, and the melancholy for the cold.
I will hang that memory of the day. You can be vast as the cover of sun. You can be bright, cloudless in the sky for the above the hills and the long scenic routes of the home for the gazing and the leisure pasture for the only sloping of it which you can find in the green leaf of the trees. And don't leave me still for the music. It's only split for the curving of the river, the panorama view for the sunset, setting of the sun for the light for the effort, the first and evening star for the follower, and the melancholy for the cold, for the golden in the morning for the dawn, humming at the beast for the fragrant wildflower for the voice for the welling wind for the vine, softer patter for the rain top of the room, or slight for the far for the river, the bringing the springtime for the bright for the generous and the flow blossom of the bloom, summer breeze for the fields of the golden grain ale. Pictured yourself in the mountain lover blooming late in the islands and the covered up of the islands and the dandelion flowers will never be the line for the rustle of the corn for the leaves of the wind for the it'll be the daisies and dominating the size of the rover outstretched with the odds and the mighty. I can fly, these are the frisky. I'm the feeding for the tenth of growth. Yours for the sweet with the sharp and sharp merchant chirping of birds and baby chirp 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 with the full of the rising of the rich of the prison, the night of the hope, hide the mess of the town for the covering of the branches, the drooping all the road away for the smiling of the young woman attracted to me for the skill. I can remember the taking wool to final rest place. What you rest upon, I can't remember that song and how it used to go. Or maybe it was the meadows of the mind for the only drifting of the sun shining upon us with the grinding sight for the is to be the whispering of the promises and never hold the broken for the casting my feet for the happy days and I can pray. And it would never end but this would be a long side for the whispering of promises and the moonlight for the weather with the dust. And I can remember you for the promising and the never changing self for the grand to get back in my life for the all I gave you was myself. Cast back for the meeting for the hope for broken heat for the never asking of your own love for the rather was simply asking of something of my own. I did not for never did for the pleasant for the members and the demons and demons and all for the hunting me for the ever giving you back the accepting my love for the giving of you. Never the thought for the otherwise and it was taking me for the promise of my love. I thought I had it all for this is the broken remains and what you cast back at me for the with the camera what I felt for this, what I felt for the easily remembered enough for the healing holding back for the world was to beg you for the same. That was the obvious conclusion. You turned back for the what for the what you could find out only with the illusion for the taking away for the remember the feeling that was felt for the who I was with the vision I can find far from you from not allowing me. Suppose you had to allow to the button for to justify yourself for the path for the Jones and Jules and you the wishing only you can be the loving with the me for the I have the happiness and the telling you about the realization of death. I felt for you, I feel you, and I never realized and I can understand for the be so numb for the depth of my love for the all the memories that I can hand return to dust. The promises mean nothing to you, but they therefore mean nothing for that I can remember that they meant something. Or if they did ever did, I don't remember that they never did for that I can beg you for the only for the love that not provide you, but only you provoke me. Place where I can be for the night for the do you remember the life it is not nothing for the love for the dying to hold it back for anything you could find the trust with the honor beyond the friends who wanted more for the it's over and enough for the feeling for the one what you wanted. It's over and enough for the you don't you remember for the laughing it will laugh at it because you thought alike. You thought alike. But it was the understanding of what you could find within the psyche. These I shall find you for remembrance and through the sound of the circles and the colors of the feathers of the flight. It was the crane for the being seen on what I ever saw. This was the walking and sign along for this to be the repelling for the it was shining for this only I have a dream for this would be the childhood lane for the idle for the remaining of the memory for the grace upon your story to the written with the painted with the on the forest. With imagination for the how cuddly can you be for the creature it will sit inquisitive for the spirit with the holding yourself and the learning for the exploration of the living creature for your mouth for the neighbor. Remember for the trees and the guards of the honor. Or maybe saluting the child for the arch for the run for the leading and let them for the breath for the mind for the soul for the lesson the essence of the personality for the intrepiding of the song. And I gone away for the gone for the silent for the lamp for you can hold me by the hand for the whole turning with the what to say. I don't say any with the communication to understand for the late for the council men for the only sure we can forget for after a while afterward. Darkness, corruption, vestige for the thought for the one to have of the bed before you for the getting of the smile for the I can remember what was said. Maybe. I will hang that memory of the day. You could be vast as the cover of your sun. You could be bright.
Watching the world through a pair of broken eyes. Watching the world through a pair of broken eyes. I hope that what I see is only make-believe. Watching the world through a pair of broken eyes.
I watch the cats watch the mice. Hit the weed till both legs fell asleep. I'm not really there, fuck you gonna tell me. High and out of it, admittedly it's all form of cowardice, but yo, at 6, Afro pick with the black power fist. Corduroys in the turtleneck, I could've took your
Unnecessary.
13 with the Malcolm X hat, come on man. I invented being black, my skin was matte, carte blanche, I skipped the daps. To-do list pristine, once your name on the list, the lights green. Peeled out the impounded Christine. I remember when whites used to come to the hood, ask random black strangers for drugs. Shrug, wistful look in the eye, blinking hard like those was the days, blood. Outside agitator, I get your neighbors worked up. Women shimming out they burkas turned up. Sons turned gay, dad like what the fuck? I don't want trouble, mister, I'm just trying to turn a buck. In its sundown, out by sun up. This why I pack light. Bag of tricks tied up tight, bindle on a stick. Flop house flea bit, still sleeping daytimes from twits. While I was getting jumped, kept track of who got which licks.
Stop hitting him. It's me. Yeah. I was supposed to stop drinking this month. Ain't seen a break since Tiger's last fist pump. My clothes was fitting tight like a kid's bunk. Bed, I'ma dress like Alfred and the Chipmunk. A long ass gown and red snapback. I'm looking all abstract and half bohemian. The divine geometry of an afro's median. And other shit I retrofit meanings for later. This hat, for instance, I found in a meteor crater. I was teaching my kid how Ben Franklin made kites fly. Saw a bright white light appear in the night sky. My son's gonna feel free to be as weird as a white guy, but probably won't have the wealth to farm cucumbers. And probably by that time you can farm through Tumblr. Like, on the website you can, like, grow shit right there.
Listen, I'm so amped in the styling that's wilder than cold lamping. While as Flavor Flav ain't behave like no tramping. Ladies holding hate talking, Golden State ain't no champion. Hood people talking good, we gon' go camping. I'm good. All the unseen and in my case for sun gleaming. Back spinning the X intending for puns meaning. Phonics on some blackest onyx, word the sun season. Looking down the barrel of life like gun cleaning. On some ready to shoot jack, I'm through the night. Bookyin', dodging heavy pursuit, crack a mood, gets tight rookieing. Order stop, quarter cops when they lack reasoning other than when the brother offends. With black breathing as I hope for better options, but stay with my Listerine and keep it old as red and dark of the bay. Tight whistle cleaning, it can make you wanna kill a man. If I'm real being, shit's the meaning. You think you know what I'm meaning?
Sometimes I wonder, and sometimes I wonder, and is any other mankind, and that have the same sorrow, and sometimes I wonder, and sometimes I wonder, and is any other mankind, and that have the same sorrow.
Delivered for I am not for the be a poem for you to be the supplement of the I am understanding for the this to be the made for the I am understanding for this to be the run for the whole yourself dirty for the Cindy back of who you are for the out there step for the jungle as well the host of the beat the face of the mirror mystery and mirror of rhymes and you sprung enough for the sparing of what you can have delivered for I am not for the poem for you the supplement of the I am understanding for the this to be that way, understanding for this now. For the Lord yourself dirty for the city, like the sea, walk to the house. Out there, some slave lines, step for the tongue of the left, the nose of the the face of the tongue, riding away for the piece of the your stomach for the sour, joints for the light of the dawn. Over the outline, pushing for the circle of the dark voices of street, and have the words to babble about for the hearing and the touching, the callous for the no brain for no selecting the magnetism for the such looking at the looking glass and looking begins. Full for the so soon for such a beginning. You are the hand of the mirror. You are the seeing yourself for the real view. You are the memory. You are the simile. You are something similar. You are the other side for the mirror, the glass, and one day for the conjuring of the vision. Bare enough for the unlike of the aspects of the glad, and this is me the rest for the found, reflecting there for the vision of a wild of the there to more women for the despair for the hair. Stood back up on the either side of the face for the benefit of the loveliness and handing yourself to the hiding. One place for the earth, I guess, informing yourself for the I am brave for the unsanctified and distress for the lips for the not a sound came out. I came to the party lines and the red, but she was the hidden history. It was the silence of the sacred place. It was the side for the believing of the fleet road. And she had no place to speak her dread. And in the mirror, the eye finished shown for the dying flame to the life's desire. Made mad, 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 for the hope was gone, for the was killing for the leaping of fire with jealousy and fierce and revenge. Your strength could not change it nor attire for the shadow in the glass. You set the crystal surface for the freedom past and the fair visions that pass no more than return. Your ghost is distracted with an hour that heard me whispered enough like the moon. Your shape for something at the pomegranate. Something more for what you could be. Written inside of that as a whitewash. I live there between those eyes. I live between you and your world. What I can do to connect your interest with otherwise I can be above and all, not staring inside of the man. You don't know for this to understand the mystery and the woman inside of the mirror, the plane, the heart. This is to control yourself from behind. Sign a place of the past and catching you, watching you stricken with the strangers and children. No one else can see the resemblance and the can't even the face of your emotion. I guess who knows it or not, but reminding you what you can find a way to continue passing down every single day for the book.
Breaking yourself for the
Catch that. Nice flexion, stare back, ready for the broke.
You cannot explain to keep your heart for the will of wicked and daily conditions in your life and not seeing the truth. That's what it was in your journey for the all you can accept in the secrets of your heart. Even as you always accept the season that's after with the fields with the rocks and reflecting the back of winters could be the path for the self-chosen. You are the truth of trust. The gloriousness of full evidence. Here's the position. Here's the place. Here's the look in the face with the blank expression. I am guessing where to come from.
I can see that inside that rear view.
Or torture her from the open
that
fire.
I can look into her reflection. what you can have delivered, for I am not for the be a poem for you to be the supplement of the I am. Understanding for the this to be the mating for the I am. Understanding for this to be the lung for the holy yourself dirty for the Cindy back of who you are for the out there. Out there, nothing some slave eyes and voices stepping for the drunken things rather for the host of the leader. With the face of the lungs, riding one way for the piece of the meal. You are stomach for the sour, and you can be the joints rheumatic for the bowel. With an abomination for the circuit, you the dark poisonous stream. You have the words to babble about for the hearing and the touching. Your callous for the no brain for no section, no magnetism for the such looking of the looking glass and making beaches. War for the resource for such a people. You are the hand of the mirror. You are the scene in yourself for the rear view. You are the memory. You are the simile. You are something similar. You are the other side for the mirror, the glass, and one day for the conjuring of the vision. Bear enough for the unlike and the aspect of the glad, and this will be the rest for the fountain, reflecting there for the vision of the wild, from there to more, for the despair, for the pair. Stood back up on the either side of the face for the benefit of the love, and to the end, either side of the hiding. You are the great place for all kinds. See, I guess it's for me, so I can't tire. Wait for the unsanctified and distressed with the lips were open, not a sound came out. I came through the heart and eyes, and waiting for the ears to hit me. It was the silence and the second bled. It was the sigh for the relieving of the speeches woe. And she had no voice, just heard you breathe. And an illuminated eyes finished shown for this dying flame to the life's desire. Made mad, for the hope was gone, for the it was killing, for the leading of fire, or jealousy and fierce and revenge. And your strength could not change it, nor attire for the shadow in the glass. You set the crystal surface for the freezing past of the fair visions that pass no more than a return. Your ghost is distracted with an hour that heard me whisper enough like the moon. It's shaped for something of a polygram, something more for the undercontaining what you can be. Written inside of that as a whitewash. I live there between those eyes. I live between you and you and your world for the what I can do for the connecting your interest. For the otherwise I can be above and all from not staring inside of a man. You don't know for this is the understanding, the mystery and the woman inside of the member, the playing of the heart. This is to control yourself for the I am not from your Zion, a place for past and catching you, watching you stricken with the strangest of children. No one else can see the resemblance and uncanny but the face and hair and nose. If you can find, I guess, who knows it or not, for the reminding of what you can find a way for the taking, passing up every single day for the broken. What was broken enough to clean up? You can catch that for it would be my reflection and stare back at you for the broken, distorted pieces, just staring for the shards, broken mirrors and wondering where these are false images coming from. And then I lost that self for the deeper in disillusion with yourself, and you're finally seeing the truth, and you're hiding within the shattering of the broken. 1,000 eyes blink for the light.